So basically, I saw that and I was just thinking, yeah, I know SDSU is pretty liberal and and to a degree, I could kind of see that, and also to a certain extent, I could be somewhat tolerant towards that, just because this is California after all. But even then, I was still kind of shocked that that something like a real socialist club or organization is going on, especially since you hear people from here in San Diego from former communist bloc countries like Romania, Yugoslavia, and the little countries it was comprised of, like Serbia, Bosnia, Croatia, and the Soviet Union, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, so on. And except for a couple of brainwashed boomers, which is another story entirely, that people will just have nothing good to say about socialism, especially since these guys were born in the thick of it. Oh, absolutely. It's I just the way I see it is they're just basically trying to bring Bolshevik and Soviet policies here to the U.S. and it's to the and all I have to say is that if things go out of hand, it could be to the point where some communist dictator is so paranoid and so distrusting of everyone and everything to where even the top officials in some hypothetical scenario of a communist party or socialist party of the U.S. won't be safe from that person. So I would recommend just doing a bit of a history review on this, especially on the Stalin regime. Please, whatever you do, do not do it. Especially if you don't want a repeat of what happened to Russia and the other former Soviet countries in the 20th century. And it's to the point where these cruel authoritarian policies are still carried on to the modern incarnations of these countries like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, or Belarus, just because a lot of these guys were not only born in the thick of communist Soviet rule, but these guys also began their policies, their political careers and lawmaking policies or office holding tenures while the Soviet Union was still alive and well. So please don't do it. If I had any power influence to do so, if I had a voice that mattered, I would say absolutely. Whatever you're doing, do not go through what you're planning, because what you're about to do is you're opening Pandora's box. What you're trying to do is just bring another recreation of totalitarian regimes with cruel dictators such as Joseph Stalin and Mao Zedong, who purged several of their own people as well as their own top officials just to increase their foothold over their respective nations.